Do you guys like games that always talks about the late 90s or early 2000s? Well, this is the game for you. Slayers X. It's a long name for me to even say it, but I'll just say Slayers X for time being, as the name is too long to even say. So the game is developed by Big Sleeve Studios and published by No More Robots. It originally first came out on Xbox One, Xbox Series, and the PC in 2023, and as of late, the game came out on the PS4, PS5, and Nintendo Switch, which is pretty nice. This game has something going for it, as the cutscenes when I was playing on the Switch actually run in 240p, which is not a bad thing. I mean, that's what they were trying to go for here. They were going for old style graphics, and to me they kind of looked like they were using the whole stop motion or whatever to make this. If that is true, that they did that because it looks like it, then they did a pretty good job with it. Main story is that Zane has to go and stop the psykoz from destroying the world or whatever, and it's their job to destroy any enemies that cross their path. There isn't that much levels to play, only because the game is short. It took me 3 hours to beat this, but I know it sounds like a bad thing, but if you guys think about it, it's not really that bad, I think. Yeah, I think you guys have fun playing this game on any console whatsoever. Now, there is some uniqueness about this game. Now, you do have the dual pistols for starters, but you also have the shotgun, which is more of the glass shotgun. Because in order to get ammo, you shoot glass, and then once you shoot the glass, you can pick it up for ammo. You also have this crossbow that shoots like a grenade launcher, which you use these soda cans or whatever to blow them up. There's also this rocket launcher that shoots like 3 missiles at the same time, and there's also a Gatling gun, which you guys can all use these to your advantage. There's also this melee weapon that you guys can use, but if you guys kill an enemy and then you pick up their little shards or whatever that is, the green glowing stuff, you can use that and you can have a charge attack with that thing. And I mean, you throw stuff at them. A little later, you get this little thing where you shoot a big giant laser at them, but you need a certain amount of those green stuff in order to use that. And first off, before we talk about the game, a sponsorship.
This video is sponsored by Briggs Toys and Makeship. Order your Gumshoe Gooper plush now, so you can shoot them and blow them up.
What? You guys thought it was going to be a real sponsorship? Oh, by the way, the plushie's real and they sold out, so I don't know if they're going to make them anymore at this point. Anyhow, this game has 9 levels for you guys to play, but after you guys beat the game, there's actually 3 bonus levels you guys can play as well, so you don't have to be left out with nothing to play with. There's 3 difficulties you guys can choose from, but that's okay. You can do anything you want with that part. As I once mentioned, the cutscenes pretty much look like an old game, or something you will watch from a film, and it pretty much captures that moment. Graphically, it does look like an older thing too. Even the music that has that late 90s vibe into it too. Most people will also say it's pretty much inspired by Linkin Park or anything else like that. Like, if you guys will listen to it, you'll see what everyone, including myself, means. And for some of you guys who don't know, this game is actually a spin-off game of another title that actually was published by No More Robots, Hypnospace Outlaw, which is also on PS4, Xbox One, and, well, of course, on PC and Switch. Which is, I'll get to that video at some point in the future. But I did get this along with this game, so don't worry. That'll come up soon, whenever I have the time and day to continue playing it. Now, I'll also just say, if you guys don't believe me saying this is more of a late 90s vibe, this game does take place in 1998, and I will just say that the character Zane actually was developing a video game, but it got lost. Or did it? Or did it get lost? Nobody knows. But in terms of this game, it pretty much plays a mix between Doom and Duke Nukem. And I say a mix between, there are some elements from Doom. There are going to be some times where your main character will go on to talk, just like Duke Nukem, and he'll say the most outrageous things on the planet. No, seriously, he does that almost every time. Doesn't matter what level, doesn't matter what enemy he kills, doesn't matter what he's looking at, even if he looks at himself in the mirror. Now for health items, there's actually sodas and cheeseburgers. By the way, if you see a vending machine, just shoot it and there'll be a bunch of sodas coming out, and you'll be all set with health. You know, you think I'd be making this up, but I'm not. But there are also 3 different type of keys you guys can find in this game for each different level, but I'll let you guys go on ahead and figure that one out for yourself. But again, it's a short game, but it took me 3 hours, like I said before, to beat this game. But I will say, I think some of the bonus levels are either difficult or sometimes I get lost. There were a little bit times where I got lost throughout the game, but it didn't matter because I was able to figure it out. But yeah, there are enemies that are going to be like, just regular enemies shooting you with guns. I don't want to say it because you guys be grossed out. But you get the idea of like some enemies you guys might encounter, including like these, like, you know, this little, what are they freaking called again? You turn them, and the little Jack in the Box, yeah, it's freaking Jack in the Box freaking dudes. They throw you the thing, they try to come after you, and then it tries to blow up. That's what they even try to do in this game. I don't know why that's even a thing, but it's a thing. I feel like this game has like a lot of creativity just because it has that late 90s feel, and it pretty much shows and pretty much feels like it too. And like I said, even the cutscenes. Now, I think playing on PC, there's this pixelated thing, but playing on Switch, it's already pixelated. But that's basically what I can just tell you guys there. I don't think it's a bad thing, because if you guys think about that, some of the 90s games do have that pixelated feel to it, and it pretty much delivers. Now, me playing on the Switch, there isn't like really frame rate issues, but I will say there are going to be some frame dipping in terms of if there's too many things going on screen. That really depends to like the enemy count, but that's not bad. It's not unplayable or nothing. I can get around this, and it pretty much works. But like I said, if you guys just have that 90s vibe in you and you want to relive your childhood, you can say, then this is the type of game for you. No matter the system, I think you guys will pretty much enjoy this game as much as I did. But like I said, don't feel left out of the lack of level, because they pretty much sometimes take a little long to complete than they should. But that's kind of because like you need to look around and see like what you need to do, like find the key or whatever. You do have this map, which is I should mention that it's actually a journal, you know, kind of like one of those school journals. It's kind of like the black and white ones, but instead of black, it's green. You know, they did that in real life too, have the journal all be in different colors. The journal is your map. You just gotta find around the thing, and then you can look into it and see if you get lost, so you don't have to get lost or nothing. So there'll be like places where you've already been or you're not already been. It's already like it'll actually like tell you in the thing because of the markers completely different. But for everything you guys like seeing about this game, I hope you guys really enjoy this game. And if you want to, you guys can also get this game in a bundle with Hypnospace Outlaw, which I will say it's also on every system that you guys can think of. So it is nice that there's a bundle for that game and this game. So I'll talk about Hypnospace Outlaw at some point, but for right now, I hope you guys will enjoy playing this game. And yeah, I kind of should mention that I forgot I had this game wishlisted on Steam at one point, and yeah, you know, people got too much stuff going on in life, so I hope you guys enjoy this game, despite the being short, but what can I say?